I think one of the biggest mistakes that a parent might make when going into family court services with a particular mediator is trying to overpower the mediator and lead that session. It's not their job to lead the session. It's their job to answer questions. Just as if the person was appearing in front of a judge, we would expect the judge to be in control of that courtroom. The same thing applies with the mediator in family court services. It's okay to want to get a certain opinion across, to lay some foundation or give some context to the story that's being told, to emphasize what it is that you want and why it is that you want it. And sometimes we have to work kind of hard to get that information in because the mediators can be so on point with where it is that they're going. But if that mediator is giving you one of these where they're saying, hey, enough, like just stop, or you seem to be losing their attention, that's probably not a good thing because to some degree they're also judging you on your ability to communicate with them as much as your ability to get information across. And if they perceive you to be difficult, rigid, unresponsive to their questioning, they're likely to think of that as the tip of the iceberg. And they're going to start imagining that you're much that same way when you're co-parenting with another person. And that's not a good sign. So yes, you want to make your points as quickly as you can, but you also need to be very responsive to the mediator and let them lead that session. Much the same as that's my recommendation for how you should interact with the mediator when you're in family court services. It's also my suggestion for how you should interact with your co-parent who's likely to be with you in the same room at the same time. Don't interrupt that person when they're talking. Don't get defensive when they're saying things. Flashes of anger, not a good thing probably for the mediator to see because they're going to look at those micro responses and they're going to interpret them in various ways, especially if your co-parent is saying that you are someone who loses their temper, difficult to talk to, if you're ignoring them. Those kinds of responses with your co-parent while they're talking their story, not a good look for you because there's a lot that the mediator might read into it. So don't interrupt anyone. I know for a lot of you, you're going to say, well, duh, that's totally obvious. But there are some people, most of us, this is a tense moment. We're dealing with someone that, yes, we might have saw fit to have a child with them at some point in time, but maybe they're our least favorite person on the planet today. It's understandable that you might be triggered by those conversations, but my suggestion is just remember that your responses are being interpreted by the mediator and you really want to play it as cool and collected as you can possibly be.